Hi, all. Hope you've had a blessed day today. Today, I'd like to talk about Luke chapter 15, verse 20. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion, and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. How much love in your heart do you have for sinners? Now, I know that sounds like a strange question, but it's one you need to think about. All too often, when we get saved, we get our lives together and we're all cleaned up, even just a little bit, we lose our compassion for those who are still lost. We look at that drunk who stumbles out of the bar, or the guy in the office who tells dirty jokes, and we turn up our noses at them. How could they? But if we even had an ounce of understanding of the heart of God, we'd never do that in the first place. Jesus told a story once that gave us a glimpse, an idea of what God's heart is like. It's the story of the prodigal son. You've probably heard it 100 times. The son who rebelled against his father left home, and how the father, despite how the son felt, was so overjoyed and overcome when his son finally came home. He threw a big feast. But that's not what I'm focusing on right now. What I'm focusing on is one tiny sentence in that story. And it's in this verse. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him. Let me say that again. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him. Gives me chills to think that that phrase alone gives you an idea, a small inkling of what the heart of God is like. That tells us that even before his son had repented, even before his son had come home, this father was watching for him, praying for him to come home. Every morning he would look across the fields, hoping to see a glimpse. And every night he'd look again, praying that he would see a glimpse. His son was constantly on his mind, and his heart was always full of love for him. The kind of love that on the day that his son came home, it drove the father to run to him, grab him, and kiss him. That's the kind of love our Heavenly Father has in his heart for us. But not just for us, but for those who are lost. It's the kind of love he had for us while we were still lost, while we were wandering the world, soaking up secular things, putting him on the back burner. It's the kind of love that embraced us with open arms, even when we were still covered in the dirt of sin. There's a whole world full of weary people out there who haven't yet found that love. They're more than just sinners. They're our potential brothers and sisters, lost ones in desperate need of a loving Heavenly Father. God forbid we turn our noses on them. Instead, ask God for the strength and the love in our heart to start bringing these lost souls home. God bless you all.